Today, we conquer history by diving into the rabbit hole of some mind-boggling code names given to these legendary military operations. A name seemingly plucked from a butcher shop refers to one of World War II's most fascinating instances of deceit, masterminded by British intelligence. This operation, dubbed Operation Mincemeat as a tongue-in-cheek acknowledgement that they were using a body, had a significant impact on the Allies' Mediterranean campaign. Its ingenious premise? To exploit the deceased body of a Welsh homeless man and transforming him into Captain William Martin of the Royal Marines. They dressed him in a military uniform, stashed with a new identity, and more importantly, some counterfeit documents to mislead the Axis powers into believing that the Allies planned to invade Greece and Sardinia instead of their actual target, Sicily. The result? The Germans discovered the body and took the bait, redirecting their forces based on this misinformation. The Allies achieved a quicker and less costly victory in Sicily, a testament to the power of deception in warfare. This operation's enchanting name might conjure images from the Arabian Nights, but its purpose was far more grounded and heroic. Following the end of World War II, Operation Magic Carpet was a monumental task undertaken by the American military to bring home over 8 million U.S. service members from various areas of the conflict. From June 1945 to September 1946, this operation utilized numerous naval vessels, transforming them into a massive fleet to reunite troops with their loved ones. The sheer scale and complexity of bringing home millions of soldiers, airmen, and Marines highlight the operation's significance in transforming from wartime to peacetime. It stands as a testament to the commitment of the U.S. military to its personnel, ensuring their safe return to American soil. Let's take a ride into 1968 Vietnam with Operation Barum, or Operation Dumbo Drop, which was the name of the 1995 movie inspired from its events. This incredible mission, led by American Special Forces, had a truly unique objective: airlifting 2 elephants over a whopping 360 miles to help out a remote village. Why elephants, you ask? Well, these gentle giants were crucial to running a sawmill, which was an offering by the Special Forces to boost local economy and build local relations. But here's the icing on the cake. The operation got its name, you won't believe it, from the sound elephants make when they let one rip. Yep, you heard that right. Operation Barum was inspired by the musical stylings of elephant farts. We couldn't make this stuff up if we tried. And now for a thrilling tale of heroic proportions. The year is 1980, and a group of armed men have taken hostages within the Iranian embassy in London. Cue Operation Nimrod, the daring rescue mission led by the United Kingdom Special Air Service, or the SAS. With a name inspired by a biblical figure known for hunting and prowess, you just know this was one intense endeavor. The SAS swooped in to save the day, executing a carefully planned operation that had the whole world on the edge of their seats. Yeah, quite literally, because it was all broadcast live on television. Talk about high stakes and high drama. All aboard for Operation Chattanooga Choo Choo. Now, don't let the catchy musical reference or the thought of a train fool you, because this was crucial to the Allies' strategic operations in World War II. Weeks before the infamous D-Day invasion, the Allies had a plan to target the German transportation network in northwestern Europe, which was responsible for the movement of troops and supplies, and they weren't going to miss a beat. The British and the US launched a raid, targeted railway facilities and vehicles, all to disrupt German logistics and put a wrench in their plans. And boy, did it work. By hampering their ability to move troops and supplies, Chattanooga Choo Choo made a significant contribution to the success of the Normandy invasion. It was like hitting the Germans right where it hurt, all while humming that swing-era tune. Now, this one may share a name with a popular comic book character, but it really had nothing to do with mutant space heroes. Operation Magneto was the cover name for one of the most important meetings in history, crucial to shaping a post-World War II world. World leaders assemble. Britain's Winston Churchill, U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and Soviet leader Joseph Stalin came together in Yalta in 1945, the superpower Allied forces. They tackled the reorganization of Europe, the fate of Germany, and even laid the foundations for the United Nations. Talk about setting the stage for a new world order. It's the kind of real-life drama that would make any comic book fan's head spin. Depending on your taste buds, you might very well be licking your lips at this one because red bean is actually a staple in many areas such as Africa and Asia. But don't let the name fool you, because this military intervention in Zaire back in 1978 was as serious as they get. A volatile rebellion and thousands of innocent lives were hanging in the balance in Kolwezi, a mineral-rich city in the heart of Africa. That's where the French and Belgians stepped in with their airborne operations, aiming to rescue hostages held by the pesky FLNC rebels. Despite some casualties caused by opposition forces, the operation was a resounding success, showcasing international military cooperation and strategic planning. Safe to say there were some newfound red bean lovers after this ordeal. Operation Frequent Wind took place during the closing days of the Vietnam War in 1975. And get ready to be blown away because this mission was as intense and chaotic as it sounds. With North Vietnamese forces closing in on Saigon, the US military had to act fast, and they did just that, orchestrating the largest helicopter evacuation in history. Picture this. A fleet of 81 helicopters soaring through the skies, whisking away American personnel and at-risk Vietnamese civilians from the danger zone. Over 2 heart-pounding days, they safely transported around 7,000 people to freedom. The success of Operation Frequent Wind showcased the commitment and logistical prowess of the U.S. forces, all through a pretty intense period in history, and marked the end of the U.S. involvement in Vietnam. Are there any other strange or outright crazy operation names you can think of? Thanks for conquering history with us. We'll see you soon.